like pretty in Europe, right? Like he's top 5, top 10 in Europe by ranking.
He's doing really well there, but my understanding is the EU ranking is not as competitive as the American one.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying within Europe.
Yeah. I think, didn't he cause like an integer overflow or something? Like I heard like.
I saw he queued with someone in Stone, which I gotta see what's going on in Stone. Yeah. I can't even imagine what that wrecks.
That is a cursed land to be
brother,
sure.
you commented it. It was Lily Pichu. All right.
Insane. Ooh.
We have Leffen starting off very strong.
Yep.
Of course, I do want to point out that Mars is not completely new to Rivals. He was a Rivals 1 player. He legitimately made it out of pools at Genesis, which is our season finale for Rivals of Aether. Has a very fundamentally strong Ranno, but the thing is, Leffen is making that all seem pointless right now with the way this first stock is going.
Yeah, Leffen's just super efficient, right? Especially off stage, so that is going to plague Mars. Going to get taxed a lot in percentage just trying to recover, and in that case, it didn't even matter.
I think a lot of people have reasons why they might enter a bracket, but across every game, if Leffen enters a bracket, he's trying to be a top player.
Yeah. And I think in this event specifically, he is taking this game much more seriously than Melee. Like, I watched him in Melee. He played Sheik actually in one of the matchups, and it looked rough. He said himself he was quite rusty and like messing up the micro. And one of the cool things about Rivals is that it's very generous for you. Like
Also, like, Leff got 3rd at Don't Park. Like, that is not like an easy thing to get. And also, I saw in the group battle, he beat one of the people who beat him at Don't Park.
Yes. Yep. Won the run back.
At Don't Park, I believe, beating B-Bats as well as Pikmon. A lot of really great players there.
Got cooked by Void, but it happens.
Void was on something else there. God. Once again, Mars close to death percent, and we have those dropping aerials, especially having that invincibility as you're dropping there with a nair or a back air is so hard to get around.
He's making edge guarding look flowchart.
Yeah. That is certainly, like, watching Leffen play through Don't Park, it really felt like that as he kept playing, he started figuring out the right timing in every matchup to be looking for those drop zone aerials.
Ooh, wow. Okay, there we go. Finally cooking up a little something. I mean, too little, too late.
Got to get on the board.
Yeah, exactly. Find some rhythm.
I think also the volatile nature of Mars as like a player across every game is that he is hard read coded in and out.
Yeah.
So I feel like you see a lot of these tech situations, he starts charging before Leffen even has the tools to tech. And if he hits those like that, I mean, he gets max value. But those first few stocks, he kind of just whipped every hard read, and that's just the bane of Mars' gameplay.
Oh, we saw it right there trying to get a lot of extra charge, but we saw a very solid 100% streak coming from Mars. If he can find a way to tether here, we see the attempt to pop the bubble with the needles or at least mess with it.
Needle boosting is such a sick strat, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Lol.
I'm not sure what happened there on Leffen's end.
He went for a deep back air and just didn't recover. Just went for a simple up B. Probably needed to wall jump.
Oh,
no.
Yeah,
happens to everyone, man.
it
Yeah.
does.
All right. Left takes game 1. And by the way, it looked it's going to be a 2-0.
That certainly is how that first game felt. And it looks like Mars just immediately running it back, too.
I believe in Mars. I mean, I think Leffen definitely the favorite here, but Mars can keep it competitive because I really think it comes down to if he hits those reads, which sounds like if he hits them, of course he deals more damage.
Right.
But
Right.
I think Mars is it's just momentum for him.
That double jump up air after slingshotting the side of the stage that Leffen's been doing, it's been catching Mars off guard a lot. The fact that Leffen's really getting a hold of how to make some of these tricky movement decisions, getting that edge hog too.
The first time we see Tempest today, too?
Yeah, this is actually the first time we see Tempest.
I
Yeah.
love this stage.
Love the music here.
I think that's the LACS player in you.
Yeah, it is.
Also, yeah. I mean, I'm heretical when it comes to Rivals players because I always love Tempest, just period. A lot of players made it their mission in the first game to show you why you shouldn't like this stage, but it's much better in this one.
Yeah, I'm a Tempest hater. I'll say it proud.
Dude, I love because I didn't realize there was a tweet that showed a lot of the old stages are in the background of the new ones.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought it was so cool. Like in the background of Tempest, that's one of them there, right?
Kinda.
And that kind of does look like the entrance.
I mean, that is the entrance, yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Such a great point out. I didn't even notice that.
I think Air Armada is like the easiest one to notice.
Right.
So much pressure from Mars and getting sneaking that parry in for the shield drop aerial.
We have not seen really any parries in like the last few sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing
I
consistent,
thought
right?
it was a. I thought it was like a smash person thing.
Yeah,
Or maybe like a
I did
melee
too.
person thing, but I didn't even see a lot of the more Rivals intrinsic people go for it.
It's certainly a thing that they go for more often, like especially when it comes to close combat stuff. I think across the board when it comes to projectiles or say Lily, everybody knows to look for parry in those situations.
Right.
Yeah.
But having the confidence to call out your opponent's aggression timing, that takes a little bit more longer to get to. But we have Mars really bringing back this game, calling in the tech to the middle of it. But the question for me, whenever like we talk about Mars being that reads-based player, but like Leffen strikes me as such a more stability-focused player, right? Just like looking to not throw away any sort of lead unnecessarily, making sure to always keep the pressure as he needs it.
Yeah, I think he just diffuses that exact play style.
Yeah.
Damn, Left's got good spacing.
Yeah. We're gonna find that back air was so good. Gonna get the catch, and once again, off to the other side of the stage. So far, just Mars has just been in disadvantage this whole time. Even when he makes it on stage, he still hasn't made it back to real frame neutral, right? Leffen still has time to set up jab pressure, set up a throw into the forward air.
Leffen's Ranno's crazy. It's like that one Mewtwo King 1001 edge guards video. Like he's just constantly going for like back air, weak hit back air. On stage down smash or down strong.
And
Yeah,
I
that's
feel like
crazy.
typically he hit him from one side of the stage to the other, just went to the other ledge to edge guard him.
That's just consistency, man. A lot of familiarity, obviously, with the character on both sides, both fighting it and playing it. So
Little Rembo run back. My man Leff 2-0 moves on to winners quarterfinals. Mars has another chance at losers.
Gonna be.
But I imagine it's also hard to parry against Ranno as opposed to like characters with more obvious or slower projectiles.
Yeah.
Because projectiles seem to be like the easiest thing to parry.
Especially when it comes to needles, trying to parry, like for a lot of projectiles, like also this is the case with Crag Rock, where like you put yourself in the position of if your answer is trying to parry it, then they wait, react to your parry, and then pop you in the face, right? So it's more of the slower, really telegraph projectiles, like Loxo Meatball is a good target.
Fireball works.
Yeah, Zetter Fireball at some ranges is very comfortable to parry.
Frag Shards. Rock 2.
Yeah. Also, Fleet's like Tornado side special, right? That can be something that I've seen players run towards to be able to get that parry and then keep that invincibility. And of course, Lily, right?
Yeah.
Also, I think with Fleet, it's also parry reflects the projectile, so you can get so much value out of that one.
Cody Schwab. I did not realize Cody did so well. 13th out of Coinbox is pretty high up.
Cody had a run, bro. Cody had a run. It was very impressive. I think it was during the subathon, too, so